Hi and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. In this edition, I'm going to be using the Baby Bliss FX Rose Gold Clipper with the magic clip. You see, that's the magic clip blade. And we're gonna use the number two clip number two up top with a nice skin tight fade, and we're gonna shape his beard and eyebrows. So far, by my second week already using this clipper and doing the modification of switching the blade completely, definitely I recommend this clipper. It's really good. It's really good. Feels very comfortable in the hand, very easy to maneuver, the proper weight, solid, strong engine. And now with the magic clip blade on it, it just you have the best of both worlds. Yeah, what I'm doing up top is just passing guard number 2. This particular guard, the red guard, is called Speed Zero Guide. Any of the items that you see in this video, from the brush to whatever you see, is gonna be in the below this video in the description. I'm gonna have the link where you could get it at. But yeah, this clipper, the way how it cuts, it's just beautiful. It's just like when you pass it, you hear the crunching of the cutting hair, you know, and it cleans very quick with no hesitation. It just clean right away. Definitely the way how it feels in your hand is awesome too. Even though it looks a little bigger than all the other trimmers, it's actually less heavy than the other trimmers and less loud. It's way quieter. I mean, it's really quiet. Right now we're about to use see, that's the magic clip blade, the top and the bottom. What I like about this is the level, how it is positioned, like 5 different positions, which is good for, you know, to understand. Okay, you know, like it's like putting another guard 5 times is what I'm saying. Right now we're on level 1, meaning level close. And yeah, this, especially his hair is really thick, so you need something solid. The body of it is solid, but it's not heavy, you know, and the power is powerful. Now we're gonna use the 1/16, and we're gonna pass it instead about half an inch, whatever you may see it. And yes, definitely the lever helps a lot, because it's like a little click that lets you know in what level you are, so that way you know what's the next step. You know what I mean? You don't open right away, or you don't close it right away. But yeah, you go from left to guard 1/16, level close. Now we're gonna open completely, and we're gonna take right away that line. It's definitely, you gotta have, you definitely gotta try this clipper. What I like about it also is you know, you can charge it for half an hour, and half an hour it give you 1 hour of charge, but fully 1 hour will give you 2 hours. It has a light right when you start it. That's another thing, another feature that I like. The light right on top of the button where you start it and shut it off, which is awesome too. And that light lets you know if it's about to die. It lets you it stop blinking. So definitely that's another feature that I like. And yes, it will stand if you want to keep it in your station nice and stand. But yeah, definitely it's very maneuverable. How it looks round, people are like, wow, that looks like a lighter, but nah, it's for some parts you're gonna find yourself like it fits in your hand, and it contour to what you're trying to do, like or trying to reach certain parts. Since it's a little long, it reach to those places. And the way how it's pointy, the machine is just overall, it's a very for the last 2 weeks that I've been using, I haven't touched my magic clip. And my magic clip, it was my #1 clipper. and I haven't used it at all. This is my number one, clippers right now that I'm using constantly on the go. They're affordable. I think it's an affordable price. I got it for $179. So I didn't got the gold one just because I don't like. It's even this one, and I don't like. I want it all simple, like a chrome or a matte black finish. But hey, it is what it is. I don't like the shiny stuff. That's just me, But I'm getting used to it. You know what I mean? It's not other thing, but I like how the performance. The most important it is the performance. The performance on this clipper, I definitely recommend it. Right now we're using still the 116. We open the level, easy to clean. You see how I did that? See that? And I'm gonna use the corner. That's what I'm saying right there. I want to take this time to give thanks to my 78,000 subscribers. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Now we're gonna close the level. We're gonna put it in the second. Now we're not gonna go the first level. We're gonna go second level, and we're gonna raise that line that the first level did. You see what I'm saying? And we're gonna stick right on top of that line, right? And it's gonna take it right. But you're gonna see, and then brush it. Always brush the hair, because that will clean what you just cut, and we'll put the next hair in place, so it will accommodate the hair in place. So right now I'm still passing it. Now we open to level 3 using the corners, and we're gonna go a little higher in that area right there where I'm passing it. I went back to 1, and I'm passing exactly where I still see some shadows and whatnot. You see? And definitely you can see right away how quick, with no hesitation, this machine, how quick and easy it takes the shadow, those spot. Right there we in level 3, and now we're gonna put guard number 1 and close level, right? That's what I'm doing right there, and we're gonna pass it right in that section right there. Notice that I don't go higher than that, because if I want to go higher than that, then I have to open the level. That would be 1.5. Then the next step it will be 2, which we already did pass at top. But yeah, that right there is the one. Level, I think it's level 3. Now it's level 1. Actually, that was level 2. Now it's level 1. So with the clip number 1, right? So right there, so you can tell I'm still using guard number 1. Basically, another way that I used to say, level close. If I go higher, then level open. This trimmer also has proved me all the buzz that they've been talking about it, which I heard good and bad, but it's actually more the good than bad. To me, the good, really good, is just, it feels like the trimmer way better than the trimmer than cable. The only thing that is bad is that the blade gets really hot and really quick. And then the other thing is, and the other one is that sometimes it feels like the trimmer gets a little tight, but it still cuts the same. It cuts really good. It cuts really sharp. It cleans really good. It doesn't get stuck like the one with the cable, the old school TL liner. It doesn't get stuck. So far so good. It goes, because the engine is rotary, so it goes through here like with no problem, no hesitation. I did a modification before, switching the blade to the GTX, but I found myself that it didn't cut the same. I thought it would, and I found myself doing one little adjustment, which is when you take the blade and you open the blade, the middle paper, the brown paper, that did had a little movement up and down. Instead of going just side to side, it went up and down a little bit. So what I did, I squeezed that brown paper on the edges, and then I scrape a little bit the edges, and then the movement of up and down, left. So then I calibrated really good, and that just fixed the whole problem. I mean, they're my number one hitters. Right now I'm using the Oyster scissors. You could get these at Sally's for like $50. You could find them to eBay or Amazon, but they're very good. There's a lot of different kind. You could have the ones that you feel comfortable with it. To me, these are my I'm very comfortable with it. I like what they do. They do, you know, what I need them to do. And the combs, these very nice, comfortable combs. This electric shaver, they have impressed me a lot. I know that in the beginning, my first opinion was not. It was kind of like I give it like a third place out of a Series 9 in the Andes, but now they're my number one. Later on, I will explain why they're my number one. Right now, I'm doing the other side again, just like we did in the other side, level close, and we're gonna, you know, brush it, and we're gonna clean it, you know, very well from side to side. Yeah, this clipper, man, I'm telling you, this company, they know what they're doing. I like the clipper. I even like the trimmer. The trimmer is good. It's kind of is sharp too. A little noisy on the other side, but it's good. It's still clean really good, and it still do some clean lineups. So right now we're using the 116 level close. We're gonna go at least half an inch, as you can tell right there. So yeah, this company, the Baby Bliss, is going hard. They're coming with. They really pay attention to what it is the barber need in the industry, what they need, and they have really got the everything check, you know. Now we're using the 116 level completely open, and the reason why I open it instead of going with the, you may say, oh, but you did it with the 116 one level open, how come you didn't went with the 116 2? Because it's still too short. It's certain things that you're gonna know what to do and not what to do. On this occasion, since I already been doing it for a while, I know to go with the level open. So that's why I did the 116 level open, not keep it closed. Because if I keep opening just little by little to go up, especially when I have not made the next level, it's just gonna raise the level instead of cleaning it. But you see with the level open, the 116 with the level open, you see how we cleaned the bulkiness. Now I'm going with the 1.5, and we're gonna take that right there. We're gonna use the corner, the left corner. That's what I'm pointing. We're not gonna use the whole blade because we don't want to use, you know what I mean. We don't want to raise the fade. We could use just the left corner of the blade. But yeah, this clipper, this company is coming. Definitely, they pay attention to every detail, what the barbers need and everything. The power on this machine is unbelievable. How smooth, how quiet, how powerful, how the ergonomics. I mean, these people know, they know what they're doing, and definitely what they're doing with the trimmer too. So now I'm going. Notice that I closed it one little bit. That's one level. So it's level 4. The one with level 4. Now I'm going level 3. See, now I'm gonna use the level, the position of level one by one, coming down. You understand what I'm saying? So right now we're using, got number 1, level 4, and always brushing. Notice how I always brush his hair. Now I open the level again because I saw some shadows. The reason why I do that at times is because once you erase one of the shadows of the lines, it's gonna, other lines and other shadows, they're gonna pop up. So you're gonna go and back. You're gonna basically go like back and forth. But it's alright. You know, everybody got their own little ways to do the things. So right now we're going with the 116 level, yeah, like level 3, level 4, and we're gonna get it in that area where I'm passing it. And like I was saying before, everybody got their own little way. They already know how to learn it from somebody or how you got it, and it's cool. If you want to keep doing it that way, keep doing it that way. I'm just showing the way how I do mine, and hopefully if someone sees something or a certain technique or whatever, and if you like the way that technique that I do it with, then you go and do it. Right now, no guards, and it's like level 3. Yeah, level 3 out of the points. And this is what I'm saying, the curviness is what I'm saying. Sometimes you go, you know, like when you curve it like that, sometimes it gives you that comfortable, it contours, it maneuvers very well in your hand. It feels very good, you know. And then right there, I think it's, yeah, completely closed the level. Once again, I switched the blade. the magic blade. I put the magic blade on this machine. Even though the other blade that came from factory was good, I still like this this blade because it has more teeth. This one, the top blade, has 60 teeth compared to the one that it comes with. It has like what, like 24, 23 teeth. And then the bottom blade of the magic clip is really flat. It's more for fading compared to the other blade that it comes. Is a surgically blade. I like the faded blade that comes with the magic clip. So those two blades combined with this machine is just perfect. Once again, we're going with the technique, same thing that we did in the other side. It's scissors over comb. I have a great comb. Notice how I use the small teeth because the hair is really short, so I'm using the small teeth. But also when I'm going for a higher volume, I use the bigger teeth. And yes, I have better control when I use this technique. I have better control. He has a little mole on the side of the head, just in case if you see that it's a little shadow there. This is not a shadow. It's just he got a bird, one of those bird mark or whatever they call it. But yeah, this trimmer right here has impressed me overall. It has impressed me. Great blade. So I left it with the small teeth blade, and it's better like that. For the people that wonder why sometimes I feel that the blade, it gets stuck on my clients' hair or in the faces or whatnot, is that if you're using like a detailer, or you're using the GTX or any kind of blade like that, the teeth are long and pointy. This client that have pores, the hair is so thick, the pores are very open. So with that pointy, thin blade, they're gonna get stuck. So that's why I left it with the small teeth. They don't get stuck. And this electric shaver, wow, it really has. For the third week that I've been using it, it has gained from a third spot out of the Series 9, and then the second one, it was the Andy shaver, and then it was in third place, this one. So it has gone to first place, and you'll be like, what? Even better than Series 9? Put it this way, Series 9, you pass it, and still you could pass this machine, you will feel this machine shaving what the Series 9 didn't shave. That's how close it shaved. It feels good in the hand. It's not too loud like the Andy shaver. The foil, it seems to me that it's, I don't know, it's just like smooth, very smooth. I definitely could tell the difference. And the clipper, once again, this clipper is just unbelievable. I recommend it. If you have a chance, definitely get it. Also, I did a video, an open review of it, which I'm gonna put in the right corner. You could hit the I for information. I'm gonna be put like 4 videos. Two of them is gonna be the open review, and then the other one how I switched the blade from the factory to the magic clip. But yeah, the back we're doing pretty much the same procedures, just like we did the side. And yeah, we're using the 116 level. I think it's in third position. And now we're gonna use guard number 1, level open. We're gonna take that bulkiness or that shadow right there where you saw, and we're gonna pass it in that area. We're gonna go from right to left, left to right. We're gonna always use the brush. It's very important. Yeah, definitely. If you're interested on how I did switch the blade on it to the magic clip, I'm gonna have it right there on the right side, at top. Hit the I for information, and you will be able to see. It will direct you to the video on how I did it. It's very simple, you know. It's not a science. And once you do that, definitely you'll be able to use all the guards from, you know, the premiums, wall guards, or the regular ones. And yes, it's definitely this machine. I cannot emphasize how good it is. It feels good. It's comfortable. and definitely I like the what they're doing, Baby Bliss. But yeah, right now I'm using guard without no guard and level 4. And notice how I'm going left to right. Now it's level 5. Open it up. Level 5 is basically completely open, half, and level 1 is closed. But in between, you know, the numbers, there's levels there. So right now it's still level open. Now level 4. See, level 4. Now I see some shadow, and I don't want to use the guard number 1. So then I use the technique, the scissors over comb, and I use the oysters scissors. These are the 6-inch. You could get them at Sally's, eBay, Amazon. They're very affordable. Like I said, you can get it for $50. I'm sure there's other expensive ones and whatnot. It's what you can afford, what works for you, what works in your pocket. And then this electric shaver, definitely I recommend it too. A little heavy, but they're solid. It's because the whole metal, the whole case is metal, and the battery lasts 3 hours. 3 hours charge. Definitely is more longer than other chargers. It definitely charges a lot, and the foil feels a lot better too. You can see the smoothness. Like you can see the bottom. You see how smooth it is. You leave it, and like I said, it cleans a lot smoother than the Series 9. And my Series 9 used to be my favorite. Right now we're using hairspray. This one is not so strong like the Pump It Up. Also, this blow dryer Dyson. Wow, it has definitely changed my way with everything. Every tool that I get always change my mind. One tool, specific tool, and this is the one. The cable doesn't tangle, lightweight, very quiet. The sound is completely supersonic. You could have a conversation, and it's very efficient. It definitely dried up without burning the hair or burning the client. And then the nozzle is magnetic. Right here, we're gonna use the trimmer. We're gonna start right from the middle, and what the Pump It Up and me drying it with the blow dryer, I'm just putting all the hair nice and flat. So now with the trimmer, especially, he had the entrance that they're starting to open up a little bit. So I'm trying to stay as natural possible. You know what I mean? And but yeah, this trimmer, once I did, fix the sudden movement, which is the little piece of paper that is inside the blade. Once I did that, I have to stable the blade just to go left to right or right to left, and not go up and down. Then you get the 100%, calibration. It's gonna cut really nice and sharp, and it's gonna work 100% what it's supposed to do. Once you do that, they hit really well. And then, like I said, the teeth of this blade, they're very small, so it's not gonna penetrate too deep. So it's not gonna get stuck for clients that have thick hair and open porises, like wide porises. It's not gonna get stuck, is what I'm saying. I know my English is not the best. I'm trying to speak the best that I can. I speak a lot more Spanish than English, but I try to make this video for those that do appreciate and still understand me what I'm saying. Right here, I have them laid down. I'm a short guy, so I need to be comfortable, and I keep the client comfortable too. So I'm gonna clean the beard, just where I'm cleaning it right there. And as you could tell before, with other trimmers, I couldn't do that because they would have get stuck, or it would have not shape it up that good. And anyway, I'm gonna shape it up more detailed with the blade. But right now, I'm just cleaning as much possible with the trimmer. Some other barbers would have like, oh, my trimmer still hit better than yours, probably. But the thing is that I don't wanna get my client irritated. You know what I mean? The skin irritated. When you put the blade too overlap or too even, that could cut the skin or irritate the skin, and I don't want that. I don't want to go through that to my client. I want to be able to pass it. And look, I'm passing it in the lip, which is crucial, very sensitive, and he didn't even blink or anything. So I'm just everything that he asked, everything that I'm doing is what he asked me to do, and what I normally I end up doing every time he come to get a haircut. This is what I gave them, you know. So yeah, that's the reason why I have them laying down. Like I say, I'm more comfortable. Got them real nice and comfortable. So I have better angles to cut his, to shape it up, and it's to me. And then also another thing that you gotta guys understand, I'm the only one doing everything. Not only I gotta make sure that I'm doing the proper haircut, but I'm gotta make sure that I got the proper angle of recording, the proper angle. I gotta make sure that the lens is focusing on what I'm trying to cut. This is Bomb Pro. This is the medicated cream. It's a menthol formula and it's medicated. And I'm telling you, this cream is unbelievable. It smells like winter fresh. And when you put it on, it's real nice and cool. It's a cool sensation. And when it dries, in a regular speed. So it will let you glide with your blade. And when you pass the blade, it feels like you're passing an ice cube. So yeah, there's times when I use it in conjunction with the hot towel, and then you take the hot towel, it feels even cooler. It feels refreshing. In this occasion, I didn't use the hot towel on him, but now with every client, you don't have to, unless if they pay for the service, then that's different. But yeah, this it still work even with no hot towel. Once you use this, once you clean everything real nice with the trimmer, and then you put the cream and change the blade. Whenever you feel that is not cutting, that is getting done, then you switch the blade. And then everything, it comes out really nice and easy. You know what I mean? It comes out. You'll be able to see the quality and everything. But yeah, definitely. I normally he want me to pass. He want me to lower the beard, but when I did it, when I shaped it, and then when I lift them up, I was like, "You want me to shave it to half, lower the beard with a half?" He's like, "No, actually, I want to leave it dark." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So he ended up liking the beard dark like that. Once the cream dry, it's gonna start like some white dust, like some ashes, and that's actually the cream drying up, and also putting a brand new blade. So I use that as a detail to do my details, to let me know that I already passed in that area, that I already passed the razor there. This is the Black Widow razor holder, and the Black Widow blade. Definitely I recommend it. Very steady, very definitely very the weight is perfect. It's not too heavy. It feels right in the hand. The blade is stay real nice and steady. It doesn't move or shake. And when you take the blade or put the blade, it goes in and goes out perfectly with no problem. Once again, you see that white dust, the ashes, is most of the time is the cream. Sometimes too is the client's scale is dry. It has dead cells. So, but in this case, I know for a fact it's more the cream than anything that is dried out. So I'm still, every little thing that you do to the client, every little detail and everything that you take care of it, and every little energy that you put out, you're gonna see the result. It's gonna come out right back. You know what I mean? Every little detail is gonna be a big difference later on when you see the haircut all finished. So make sure you put your work in. Some other could be faster than other barbers, and there's other ones slower than other barbers, but it is you work with however you feel comfortable. If you don't feel that you don't got yet that you have not yet feel that you have developed the full skills or the right movement of the blade or something, but you feel comfortable by just doing it little by little and taking your time, so by all means keep doing it like that. You know what I mean? Don't let anybody tell you different. Some other ones, they're gonna tell you, but the client's not gonna like it and whatnot. If the client don't mind, then perfect. I'm sure the client will understand. You know what I mean? you want to make sure it's done right. You know what I mean? And if he doesn't like it, then he goes to another barber, and eventually you're gonna find someone that would like to get pampered. You know what I mean? And then you could charge also whatever the time you spend in. You know what I mean? Just because you take your time, that doesn't mean that you could charge the same amount where other barbers do 2 or 3 heads. You know, if you put your good quality work in, you know what I mean, you could get that 40, 45, 50 bucks for that haircut. You know what I mean? So if you take 1 hour, 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 hour, even 1 hour and a half, and you decide to charge 45, 50, that ain't bad. You know what I mean? Don't let other people fool you. All the barbers, you know, you charge whatever you put in, the skill sets that you put in, you know, everything that you do, just measure it and make sure you charge what's right, you know, because if you charge wrong, then you're doing everything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta value yourself. You gotta make sure value yourself. Always stretch the skin. That's my advice too. I'm a righty, so with the left hand, I stretch the skin. Whatever the blade goes, I stretch the skin, and also I hold the combs. The combs help to wipe any hair, whatever that I just shaved. Always, you know, with the finger touch and be like, yeah, you put the tongue right here, or fill it up right there, fill it up with air, and that way, those are little things that makes the difference when you up shaving, and you know, have a conversation with the client if you want to talk, or if you don't like to talk and you like to focus, just do one. But yeah, that's my advice for those people that are beginning, those people that want to cut hair or want to begin cut hair. Right here, he don't want me to fit it in so much, but he don't want it too strong, dark. So what I did right there, I open it. That's with the level all the way open. That's level 5, right? And then I close it to level 4, and then I'll try to right there. I maintain it pretty much right there. Then I go a little bit. Then level 3, right? And then I go just with the corner, and I'm maintaining that right there. And then level 2, go right there, and you see how the dark spot is going away. Now completely closed. That's level 1 right there. And you see that, you see the transition, you see how the fade in is coming in really nice. Now level 2, and I go a little lower, you know what I mean? And then level 3, go, and I'm using just the right corner of the blade. Now level 1, close with guard number 1, and then I retouch again, make sure that every corner, everything that I see is nice and straight. So right here, I want to give them more details. And that's what makes the haircut, the details, the little details. Make sure you keep, you know, shaping every corner, every little thing that you see right there. And see, I let it with the phone, with my finger, I'll be like, yeah, put your lip like that, and blah, 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 blah. If I want to even get closer in the area, then I go with the trimmer, just like I did there. And in there, I notice a thing that still pull my eye, so I still trying to get every little thing from the top of the mustache, inside the goatee, outside. See how with my left hand, I stretch the skin. And yeah, like I said, I apologize for my accent, but yeah, we're gonna do the same thing what we did in the other side. That's level open. I noticed something that pulled my eye, so then right here is level 4, level 3, level 3, level 3, level 4, level 5, using the corners. I'm using the corners, passing it right there, brushing it. All right, then level 1, I go right there because I saw some stuff that it was still pulling my eyes. And make sure you listen to whatever that your eyes see, and it's telling you to do to it. You know, that little voice that you hear, make sure you listen, and not listen, you just make sure you act upon it. And then right here, I'm just gonna stretch the skin with my left hand and make sure I give the curvy right there. And we're gonna give them more details. See, details. Those details makes the difference. Every little thing that you put, you're gonna see the result every time. You know, I'm sure there's barbers out there that could have done better than me or worse than me. But You know, you only try to do you the best that you can, if you, the best of your ability, and try to put all in it. And eventually, it, you know, if the client pays you and he keeps coming back for the haircut, that's the what really matters. That's the really the opinion that really matters. And you know, they make sure that they, you know, you do it like if it was you sitting there, like if it was God, Son, Jesus Christ sitting there. You know, you do it with that passion. Make sure that it's right, done right. Like if it was you, your dad, your friend, whoever that you really love or care for, you know. And just because it's not a celebrity, your clients are the celebrity. So try to make them feel like $1,000,000. You know what I mean? Try to make them look like $1,000,000. When they look, they feel good, and the outcome is just, you know, this is before the haircut. This is how he did look before the haircut, and you don't see how drastically is the change until you be like, until you see the after, the finished product, you know. So this is him before. Look at the beard, how he had it. Look at the hair, you know, no lineup, no nothing. It was like, that was like what, 2 weeks with no haircut, and this is the finished result. And you see the difference, you know, the lineup, the fade, the number 2 at top. I hope this video has helped or will help anyone. If you do, God bless you. It's your boy Jeff the Master Barber. Peace.